Here we have a pre-owned 2018 Chevy Tahoe. This one comes in the LT trim level in siren red tint coat. We have the Cocoa Dune leather interior, and the powertrain consists of a 5.3 liter naturally aspirated V8 made into a 6-speed automatic transmission. And this vehicle has just a little over 110,000 miles, priced right at $29,000 right now. But to the front end here, we do get our LED daytime running lights, halogen headlamps, and the lights don't flash like that. That's just how my camera's picking them up. But nice design here for the Tahoe. I always kind of like this body style. For the wheels, we do get 18-inch aluminum. Fresh tires on these. And then over here to the door panel, power door locks, power windows. And then we get express down in the back, one touch up and down for the front. Power mirror controls are there. We get electronic child locks and rear window locks, which is very nice. And even on the LT, love the trim here. You have a pocket there, bottle holders here, memory seat functions, and a Bose sound system. Headlamp controls are here. We do get 4-wheel drive on here, so we have the 4-wheel up. And then adjustable pedals, power, our foot pedal brake, parking brake there, excuse me, and then lane keeping system, as well as our parking sensors and traction control. But there's a power driver's seat with power lumbar support, side pocket here, and then this steering wheel is manual tilt and telescope. But I have that seat up front adjusted for someone of my size, being 6'3" with longer legs. Big thank you to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Tahoe today. I'll leave a link below in the description. And if you're looking to find the best price on a vehicle closer to you, click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out your information, and I'll make sure the dealers are fighting to get you the best price on a new vehicle. But there is the rear AC, 3-prong household plug-in there, 12 volt. And it's freezing outside, so that's why I had the fans up so loud, so I apologize. But love how far back you can lean here. And there's the third row. Then you get a bottle holder on one side and 2 bottle holders on the other side. Let's go ahead and make our way towards the back. Capless fuel filler there. And there's the back end. You can see that tow hitch integrated. Rear parking sensors in the bumper. Spares right underneath there. And there's the exhaust. Power lift gate. Space behind the third row. Then a little extra storage. 12 volt there. We can fold this third row flat. And we do have a 12 volt in the cup holders there as well, which is nice. And then the anchors, I like how they put those kind of hidden, or the top tethers, excuse me, for the car seats. And then if you ever want to fold the seat flat, just pull up here. Same thing you use to tilt it, pretty easy to do. And then front passenger seat, also power with 2-way power lumbar support. I'm gonna cut this fan speed down just a tad. And then we have our lockable glove compartment. The owner's manuals are still in this one. Now this Tahoe in particular sold as is. And I'm just gonna pop the hood so we can look in the engine bay. And there's that 5.3 liter V8, mostly covered up there, but sounds really good for it to have this kind of mileage. Let's go ahead and hop in the driver's seat. Nice leather wrap steering wheel here. There's the horn. Over to the screen, we do get nav. For the audio, we get AM, FM, XM. And then you have the opportunity to use your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto through the USB port. And then your settings are in here if you want to change your language. And then all of your other settings are in here. Teen driver is included as well. And then your hidden storage back there with another USB port. It's nice that still works. Backup cameras here, guidelines follow you as you turn the steering wheel. Dual zone automatic climate controls with 3-stage heated seats. You can adjust temp there, fan direction, fan speed. You can sync right there and then unsync just by adjusting the temperature. Then you can set your auto mode there and turn that off by adjusting the fan speed there. Rear climate can also be adjusted here. You can lock that so that the rear passengers can't fool with it. Cut the whole system off. Bottle holders here. Center console cubby space, pretty good size. 2 more USB-A ports for charging with an aux input and a 12 volt. And then up here, sunglasses holder. And I like that we have the rear view kind of wide angle mirror there so you can keep an eye on the kids. And then power lift gate and the home remote controls are there. OnStar's in that rear view mirror. There's a view of the back from up here. There's the vanity mirror. And then to go through your track list and radio station presets, you can adjust there. It'll pull them up. And then volume up or down right there. For your windshield wipers, intermittent off, there's one time there. Then you have all of your intermittent settings, low, high. And then hit that for the front wiper fluid. You can set your automatic wipers right there once it's in the intermittent mode. And that's how the rain sense comes on. But rear wiper controls are there. And then that rear wiper fluid pushing that button there. And for the shifter, hit the brake, pull, reverse, and neutral drive. And you have your low gear there. And you can manually shift that limiter if you so choose. And then tow haul mode right there. Now we get standard cruise, so we can turn that on or off, cancel, set the speed. We get a forward collision alert. You can adjust the gap for that there. And then mute button, voice recognition, and these 4 arrows you can use to go through your gauge cluster. So tons of settings there, and if you go to your options, you can change your units of measurement from US to metric. Here's the key. This one does have remote start as well as your power liftgate control. And next, let's go ahead and take this 2018 Chevy Tahoe LT out on the road for a test drive. So starting the test drive in this Tahoe here, the 5.3 has plenty of pickup. And I feel like you get the revs a little higher even without drive modes because you just have the 6-speed automatic. So it doesn't shift as much as an 8-speed or a 10-speed. And I kind of like that about these. I just feel like you have less issues out of the 6-speed as opposed to the 8-speed, but it's just a matter of opinion. And even though these are big SUVs, they tend to drive a lot more easily than you'd expect. And this one's only I think it's $28,500. So with this kind of mileage, it's not perfect, but not bad for a full-size SUV with leather, heated seats, etc. Let's give it a pull here. So it gets up to speed pretty nicely. This just has a little bit of wind noise in here. A lot of that does come with age, as the seals of the doors and the windows tend to go out, but still not something that's overly intrusive. And with this having the miles that it does have, you just have a little bit of a vibration on this one in particular in the steering wheel and the wheels. Probably wheels are out of balance or could use an alignment. But I mean, for the most part, again, for this kind of mileage, pretty impressed with how it's driving. Steering wheel straight, ride smooth. And where it's freezing outside and it's been sitting for a few days, that might have something to do with the vibration from the tires. Fuel economy's it's okay on these. You get like 15 city, 16 city, then you have about 21, 22 highway. But still rides very well in terms of the ride quality. But for the money, again, I do think this is a good way to go if you want something pre-owned, you want something that's still nice, still has some life left in it. Now, with the Tahoes, I highly recommend getting an extended warranty, just because these do have a tendency to have some expensive repairs that can come up. And it's all based on how the vehicle is taken care of, where it comes from. And sometimes it's just the luck of the draw, if you will. I've seen these go 170,000 miles, 180,000 miles with no issues. And I've seen some of these go 80,000 miles and you have to replace an engine, you have to replace a transmission. So it all just depends. So I highly recommend on something like this that can be expensive to just get an extended warranty. Try and finance it in your payment if you can, just because 4 years, anything could happen there, and any repair on these could be double what the entire extended warranty will cost you. And then you have other options like Car Shield. You can pay it monthly, things of that nature. But I've heard mixed reviews on those monthly payment car warranties. But I want to give one more thank you to Chevrolet Buick GMC of Murfreesboro for allowing me to review this Tahoe today. I'll leave a link in the description. And if you're looking to find the best price on a new vehicle in your area, click on that second link down below. It takes a minute to fill out that info, and I'll make sure the dealers in your area are fighting to get you that best price. But not bad for this money. And again, it's not perfect, and I wouldn't expect it to be perfect for how much it costs. And as I'm driving this down the road, I feel like this might need a little suspension work, or something's just weird about it as I'm sitting here coasting. It's giving me a little too much vibration for this road, so something else might need to be checked out on this one. But again, nothing that's bothering me in the slightest. It's just something I'm noticing. But still a great SUV, I think, especially on the used vehicle market. Just check on the vehicle history and make sure you get a warranty. And that's just my opinion. But with all that being said, this will bring me to the end of my review of this 2018 Chevy Tahoe LT.